Hey, this is Jeff Brooks with Remax of Orange Beach on the Gotti team here for my monthly market update in Baldwin County and a little bit wider. I get a little smarter each month. Hopefully, I can impart some of that knowledge, and that knowledge about how interest rates in the market moves is power, and removes some of the fear we might have in investing, whether that's into the stock market or real estate or bonds or other places. So let's dive right in. We cover the same thing every month: interest rate, price, and inventory. This month the interest rate is around 7-ish, depending on what type of loan. It may be a little over or a little under. That is down a little bit from last month, not much. The experts that sort of look at a lot of factors, and we'll look at some of those in a second, are suggesting they don't see a high probability of a change in the interest rate in the next couple of months. Prices, if you bought August of last year, you did pretty well on your return from last year to this year, based on the data we've got from BCAR. And inventory is improving, but it's still below traditional norms. So the interest rate, what are some of the factors that impact that? The top left slide is the trend for the last 5 years of the 30-year fixed mortgage. And you can see it's up. If you look just to the right, that's the 10-year Treasury bond yield. You'll see those curves look a lot alike. Experts tell me that that 30-year fixed rate mortgage follows that 10-year Treasury bond yield pretty closely. Some of them tell me a magic number is about 4%. So if that bond rate drops below 4%, we might see a reduction in inventory. If it goes up, we might see, not inventory, but interest rates. If it goes up, we might see an increase in interest rates. What are some of the other factors that drive that inflation rate? So you can see inflation has been up the last couple of years. That tends to drive interest rates up. And employment rate at low areas, again, tends to drive interest rates up. So we'll keep tracking those. Again, look at the consensus from the experts. They're not projecting any change for the next few months. What about pricing? So August last year to August this year, traditional homes in Baldwin County saw almost a 10% increase. Resort properties, the same. The average days on market, if you're a seller, you might not think this is a good thing, but if I'm a buyer, and I tend to spend a lot more time with buyers, having a little more time to consider properties and really understand what they are before I purchase is a good thing. And so you see the percentage is way up, but that's really not a lot of time on the market. And number of sales, and we'll look deeper at that in a moment, up slightly in traditional homes and down slightly in resort-based properties. Again, last month we looked at the segmenting by type and location just across Baldwin County to indicate the differences there. Coastal condos up a little over 5% August. Coastal homes up 16% on the average sales price last August to this August. Central Baldwin up, Eastern Shore up, and North Baldwin slightly down a little bit. Wouldn't put a lot of stock in that. There's not a lot of development and a lot of homes in that area yet. So inventory, I've told you the last couple of months, it's low compared to traditional. I wanted to show you a longer trend line. The University of Alabama Culver College of Business tracks this every month. This is a great slide. This is total homes for sale in Baldwin County. And you can see from around April-ish of 20, there has not been a lot of inventory. And even before that, if we go all the way back to 2012, you can see the inventory came down. For a growing community, I would say that's one of the factors that are going to keep prices stable in this market. And then pricing trend, I like to look at them over a longer period. So I went and pulled the same chart for pricing from the University of Alabama Culver College of Business. And you can see since April of 20, actually, let's look at August to August, August 20 to August 23rd. Median price in August of 2020 was $280,000. Median price this year, $350,000. That's a 7.6% combined annual growth rate. If you compare that back to the interest rates, we're now back in a conversation about building wealth on your real estate investments, which is where we always want to be. Love to hear your comments. Love to hear your questions about other things you'd like for me to cover. Hopefully this has been helpful. Have a wonderful month.